So they move into that house. More of the sharks get hit.
That sounds like the woman. That sounds like the woman wants to be the provider, but you know,
and that should be okay.
Hold on. Remember what you ladies said.
But no.
Not all of you.
What I'm saying though is that's if a woman wants to be a provider, like if she wants to take over all of that. But what it really should come down to is a compromise that works for both of us. It doesn't have to be, you know, if the woman does have to be.
That's too easy.
Why does she have to?
That's too easy. I like what you're saying. That's too easy, though. That's too easy. No, Daisha, no, listen. Okay. It's not that you're not making sense, Daisha. You are making sense. It's perfect. And I respect every single thing that you ladies are saying. It's good. And it really looks good on paper. It would work, right? But the issue now becomes when you're actually in that house and that mortgage is hitting, you want the BMW. You don't want the Corolla, right? You said that she doesn't want to be the provider. Yeah, but she makes a lot more money, right? Absolutely. So what are you going to do? Are you going to take a lesser paying job just so that way there's not this issue of, because if you're making a lot more money, you're probably going to want to live a lot better, right? You don't make a lot more money on accident, right? It's usually intentional. So did you make a lot more money just to say, well, I'm going to still, live, I guess, way beneath my means? Or are you going to say, no, I went to school all this time. I did all this hard work. I want the big house. I want the BMW. And he's looking like, well, I can only do the Corolla. He said, well, I got you, baby.
But what can he contribute?
Well, this is how I look at it. If she puts down a down payment on this nice house that y'all want, and you but she does it, right? When y'all get an argument, she's gonna use that against you. She gonna be like, "This is my house. This is my house, right? Am I right?
My house."
Oh, and I'm not gonna lie.
That's 100%.
Look, when a woman, it's in her control. It's in her control.
Wait, but if a woman buys the house or whatever, that don't make her the provider.
They don't. So are we talking about a marriage here? Are we talking about a marriage, or are we talking about?
That's what I need to know.
Because you know what? I'm
not married to.
Yeah, I got you. I don't think it even really matters. It's more or less of the mentality that I'm trying to address here. I don't think it's easy for a woman to sit there and pay for the mortgage, pay for this, pay for that.
Can I be real?
Please, I would love that.
A woman who making $100K, let's be realistic here. She's not finna go for a dude that making $7 an hour. Now, a woman who's making $15 an hour, she probably will go for a dude that's making $7.
Opportunity. He's never gonna get the opportunity to be with a woman that makes.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Are you with me, Roderick? Okay.
He probably would.
So Crystal, I love that. Hang tight, guys. Crystal, I love what you just said, and I do agree with you. But that just now contradicts everything that we just said a few minutes ago.
Exactly.
Completely trashes it.
I mean, you said 100K. I'm talking like if I make $15 an hour, he makes $7. We can build you. We can make some shake. But you said 100K. That's a whole different ball game. Like that's a whole nother realm.
These days, it's easier for the African American man to make around, like averages around 50 to 60K now. But I work at a place where it's probably about 10 dudes right now making 100K easily every year. So the norm is women don't want to settle for the guy. They're not even finna get a guy that's making $10 an hour the opportunity when you know you can get a grab a guy that's making 100K. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm seeing women that's making 100K, they making 80 to 100K, and they not even selling for the dude that's making 30. That's not even in their ballpark. They got kids to support. So a dude gonna come in, what he gonna do? That's what they think.
Exactly.
True.
And I'm like, no.
Then they look at it as a liability, like you a liability.
Like you take care of a man child.
So that means
that is confidence. I was just saying, you don't think a part of that may be confidence as well. The reason why she could probably not even know that he makes $30,000 a year, but the way he's carrying himself as if he's lesser than these men that are making $100,000 a year. May come across to her like he has.
Yeah, Faith, you 100% right. You 100% right.
But Faith, you're definitely right, Faith. But Faith, won't she find out? Wait a minute. Yes, Faith, won't she find out eventually?
She will. She will find out eventually, and I think that it's honestly smart for a woman to consider these things when it comes to being in a relationship, because at this point she doesn't know him. So it'd be different if they were high school sweethearts and